Inequalities word problems. The steps for solving inequalities word problems are the same as the steps for solving equations, except for you need to know which way the inequality will point and whether it has an or equals. So first read the problem, identify your unknown values, give a variable to each unknown, then write the phrases from the problem as a word-based mathematical sentence, write an inequality based on your sentence, and solve that inequality. Let's see how this works in example 1. First, read the problem. Jessica makes overtime pay when she works more than 40 hours a week. So far this week, she has worked 29 hours. How many more hours must she work to get overtime? Our variable is the answer to the question, how many more hours must she work to get overtime pay? So X is the minimum number more hours she must work to get overtime pay. Turn this into a sentence. Think about what she needs to do. She already worked, so the number of hours she already worked is the beginning of it, plus the number of hours that she needs to work has to be more than 40. More than is written with the greater than symbol. She has already worked 29 hours. The more that she's going to work is represented by the variable x. So we have 29 plus x is greater than 40, which we can solve easily. Subtract 29 from both sides, giving us x is greater than 11. To show this answer algebraically, write and graph as usual. To write this answer in words, we would have to write that she needs to work more than 11 hours this week to get overtime. For example 2, start by reading the problem. A full year membership costs $325 with no monthly charge. A monthly membership costs $100 and $30 per month. For what number of months is it less expensive to have a monthly membership? The variable will be the answer to that question, the number of months for which it is less expensive to have a monthly membership. To set up our inequality, we need to remember that it needs to be less expensive for a monthly membership. So we'll write monthly membership is less than a full year membership. A monthly membership costs $100 up front plus $30 per month, or 30 times x. The full year membership costs $325. This gives us a simple inequality to solve. Subtract 100 from both sides of the inequality. This gives us 30x is less than 225. Divide both sides by 30, for x is less than 7.5. To show the solution algebraically, simply write x is less than 7.5 and graph the solution as usual. To give the solution in words, we need to remember that we can only buy a monthly membership per month, so our answer in words would be 7 months or less. It is cheaper to have a monthly membership for 7 or fewer months. In example 3, start by reading the problem. For a man to box as a welterweight, he must be more than 140 pounds, but at most 147 pounds. Hans recently gained 12 pounds. He's now a welterweight. How much could he have weighed before? So the variable is the answer to the question, how much could he have weighed before? So x equals his weight before he became a welterweight, before he gained the 12 pounds. Now let's see if we can write the inequality. First, we know that 140 pounds is less than a welterweight. So 140 is less than a welterweight. And a welterweight weighs at most 147 pounds, which is less than or equal to 147. To fill in the middle part of this, we need to remember that Hans weighed something before and then gained 12 pounds to become a welterweight. So his weight before plus 12 pounds is his welterweight. Now we solve this inequality by subtracting 12 from each section. This gives us 128 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 135. To say this answer in words, what we would need to say is that he weighed before more than 128 pounds, but he also weighed at most 135 pounds. To write this algebraically, we would write 128 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 135. To graph it, put a hollow circle at 128 and a solid circle at 135, and color in between these two numbers. So his weight in the past was somewhere between 128 and 135 pounds, but including 135 pounds, before he added 12 pounds and became a welterweight. Please refer back to these notes often as you complete your homework. Thank you.